Thank you for tuning in and welcome to Errant Academy Season 2. It's a bit confusing because we're not done with Season 1, but Tempo is caught up in the LARP season, so we will return to the Tau project once she has the time again, basically. But in Season 2, we will be focusing on Mother Nurgle learning how to paint scenery.
Yes.
And you've chosen to start with the easy to assemble Rysa pattern ruins.
Mm-hmm. Easy to assemble.
Easy to assemble, not easy to clean from mold lines. Not easy to prime either, due to the many little corners and whatnot. Anyhow, we will, for the sake of this video, be focusing on this piece. But you will be painting them all assembly line. Right?
Yes.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, not enough
Anyway,
space.
You decided to paint them so they fit with our Prometheum relay pipes.
Mm-hmm.
So we are going for a dark metallic look with some brass detailing.
Yeah.
And this should be pretty easy, so I think it's a really good starting point. So, what we're gonna do first is we're gonna airbrush a base coat, and then you're gonna do some brush work and some washing and some dry brushing.
Yeah, looking very much forward to it.
So, we'll be right back with a loaded airbrush. So, we've loaded up the airbrush with some nice and dark gunmetal. And this is for an all-over base coat, but it is okay to leave a bit of black in the recesses.
Yes.
So, to use the airbrush, you press down.
Yes.
For air.
Yes.
You pull back for paint.
Okay. Alright.
And better be...
How do you... Like this? How?
Like that.
Alright. I'm holding it like this. I will just try to... Okay, I think I get it. And this can... Yes. Alright.
You probably want to hold it where you haven't painted it yet.
Yeah, but I didn't turn it.
No,
the air did.
That's my point. You probably want to hold on to it.
Oh, okay. This is awesome. That ended up being very metally.
That's okay. We'll wash it down to a darker tone later.
Alright. Not a lot but black left. Oh, right.
Yes, so we'll let that dry and do all the other parts, and then we'll come back in with the first detailing. After looking at them, we decided that even though we want the dark shadows, its overall appearance are still a little too dark. So we're gonna grab some chainmail silver and mix into the existing mix of gunmetal, probably around 50-50, to give them a highlight just from above. Mix it up with a beat up brush. Do a bit of backflow. And back to Mother Nurgle. Now we're gonna take some brassy brass to paint in some metallic details before we go on to washing and dry brushing. So, take it away.
Alright. Alright. Should I thin it down?
Yeah, with a little bit of water, just a brushful should be plenty.
Alright. The only other terrain I've ever painted was some chests. Treasure chest for first grade. So This is definitely a step up. I need a bit of cleanup. So, and there are some detailing in there for reasons.
To annoy the unlucky painter.
And just another vent. Just clean it up a bit. With a mixture of black and gunmetal. Alright. The light metallic one. We highlighted everything with.
That was chainmail silver.
Okay, not that one. The first one then. I just mixed them a bit. So it won't be totally messy to look at. Why would you ever make a detail in here? Ha! Oh, there's one more. So?
Yes. Not a lot of brass on this one.
No.
But I'm sure there are plenty of details on the bigger ones, so once they're done, we'll come back and do some washing.
Alright.
Now with that done, and as you can see, the bigger pieces had plenty of details that needed brass work.
Oh, they did.
Anyway, now time for an all-over wash of Nuln Oil to darken down the brass and give some extra shadows to the dark metal. And as always, we fasten it with a bit of poster putty to the tabletop so it don't go anywhere. And then a nice large brush.
Alright.
And try to avoid heavy pooling. Better put on a little too little and spread it out than too much.
Yes. Should I? No, I should not thin it down. It's fresh. Alright. So, just all over?
Just all over.
It needs a bit more at the time.
Remember to keep it in frame for the camera.
Oh, right. Sorry. How many times have I told Lasper to do that?
A lot.
I never said it wasn't hard. Well, I think it looks rather nice. Perhaps too heavy there. What do you think?
I think it looks good.
Alright.
So, on to the rest of the pieces.
Yes.
With the wash completely dry, we're ready to do some highlighting. And for that, we'll take some chainmail silver and simply dry brush it all over.
Alright.
And you tried dry brushing when you painted last a few years ago.
Yeah. I think I remember how. I think I've worked it into the brush now and no longer. Perhaps I removed most of the paint.
Just take your time and build it up slowly.
Yeah, I can see it. I'm not sure if the viewers can see it, but I wasn't that big a fan of how the wash turned out. So for future projects I will probably do some reset shading instead. It pooled a lot. This highlight definitely saves the day. Looks a lot better now. I feel this is where I have to say it makes it pop. I think that's it. Oh, a little bit there perhaps.
Yes.
What do you think?
I think it looks really good.
Alright. And now for the cords.
Yeah, there are some cables or cords, if you will, on the bigger pieces.
Yeah, not on this one.
And for those, you've chosen to go with gory red.
Yes.
So we'll find a bigger piece once they have all been dry brushed and return with the cabling.
Alright. I have a wet palette available. Should I thin it?
A little bit, but you don't want it to be runny.
No. Alright. So I've picked this one. And there are some small cables there. And can I move this? Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Perhaps it needs 2 thin layers.
Very likely, yes.
And now I just have to wait about 5 seconds for it to dry and then give it another coat.
Yes.
Alright. I think it looks rather good. Something like this?
Yeah, looks good.
Alright.
Now for a little bit of highlighting.
Yes.
We've chosen hot orange.
Mm-hmm.
Another Vallejo game color.
Where should I highlight?
I would actually just go for the ends.
Yes. Alright.
A tiny bit on the ends.
Tiny bit of the ends. Okay. So, give it a shake. Whoa! It's very orangey. And thin. Okay. You can't see it, can you?
Hardly.
Alright, a bit more. Alright?
Right. Now it's just a matter of adding cables to the remaining ruins, and then you'll actually be done with your first kit.
Yes!
We'll be right back. So, here we have the finished set. I think they look cool. They're a bit darker than the terrain I painted previously, but you plan to do even more in this color scheme, right?
Yep.
So, next up, you'll be working on
Manufacturer.
the old Manufacturer.
Mm.
And we have tons of more scenery kits for you to get into.
I think we have 14 sets that will have this color scheme, and that is not including the ones that come with
The Kill Team expansion.
yeah, the Kill Zone expansion.
Yes. So, how do you like the color scheme?
I really like it. It's more grimy, it's more, well, grimdark, a bit more sinister than planned, but one thing I'm really positively surprised about is that even the STC Riser patterned ruins managed to look very imperial.
Mm-hmm. They do indeed.
So, but I'm not sure it goes well with the terrain we already have. But well, I have a solution for that.
Paint up more terrain.
Yes.
So, hope you enjoyed this video. It was a lot of fun to make. And perhaps you even find it useful. Till next time, take care and bye-bye.